Hey everyone, it's Dave from Dave's Ohio Barbecue. You having a party? Inviting some people over? My invitation must have got lost in the mail maybe? Well, whatever. But if you are having this party and you want to make a lot of really good smoked chicken wings, I'm going to show you how. Stick around. So the problem with smoked chicken wings I find a lot of times, there's a couple problems that we're going to have to solve here. One is a lot of times they're really coated with a rub, and when you do that you basically get one flavor chicken wing. You can put different sauces on it, but that underlying flavor is going to be whatever the rub is that you put on there. So you don't really get a variety. That's the first problem. Second problem I find with smoked chicken wings is the skin. It gets rubbery, especially if you smoke it at like 250 for a while. The skin's never going to crisp up. So I'm going to show you how I get around those two problems when I make smoked chicken wings. So to start, I've got 4 dozen wings here. They're the first and second joints, not the little wing tips. No one wants to smoke those. Make sure if they're frozen when you buy them that you defrost them fully and then dry them off and get them on a tray. What I like to do instead of a rub, I just really like to salt and pepper them. That's going to be my underlying flavor. Salt and pepper, you know, it accentuates any sauce you're going to put on. So that's where I like to start out. Today I'm actually going to be smoking this on my gas grill. I don't usually use my gas grill for smoking, but I thought it would be easy. I could just take a packet of hickory wood chips, chuck it on the burner, get them smoked for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I could use that other side of the grill to finish them off. Because that's the secret here to this recipe. You want to have a nice low temperature on your smoker or your grill, whatever you're using, around 200 to 225, not too high. And then about an hour and a half of smoke. This is not really going to cook the chicken. It's really just going to let it absorb a little bit of that smoke. Then when you're done, use the other side of the grill, put it up around medium, use your judgment, don't want to burn the chicken. And that's what you're going to use to finish off the chicken and grill it. That'll crisp up the skin, it'll finish cooking the meat, and what you'll end up with is basically like a blank canvas. You'll have a whole bunch of wings that are just salt and pepper, and they're ready for sauce. Once the chicken has been grilled, if you want to take a temperature, good luck getting a probe into those little chicken wings, but if you want to take a temperature, you're looking for, chicken, 165, and then they're done. So what I'm going to show you today is I'm going to show you 3 sauces I like to make when I'm having, I'll call them party wings. The first one's just traditional buffalo. This recipe is not mine. It's on every website that has buffalo sauce on it. I'll give you the list of ingredients right here. As always, you can double this recipe. You can triple it. I actually halved it because I really didn't need that much sauce when I did that. Took all the ingredients, I put them into the pot, just kind of heated it up until the butter melted and you started seeing a little bit of a bubble, a little bit of boil around the edge of the pot, and then I turned it off. It's ready to go. I actually made this the night before I was going to make the wings. It'll congeal and it'll get kind of funky. You can just reheat it in a pot or even just zap it in the microwave to get it liquid again before you actually need it. The second sauce I'm going to do, this one is kind of a variation that I make on teriyaki sauce. It gets rid of a couple things that are kind of difficult. First of all, a lot of people don't have rice wine sitting around their house, so I substitute sherry for that. Cooking sherry is fine. You don't need like actual alcohol sherry. And then I also replace all the brown sugar and white sugar. I use maple sugar. So I'm calling this my maple teriyaki glaze. Here are the ingredients to that one. And as always, these ingredients will be listed below in the description. Again, I'm going to half this one, and all I do in this one is I put it in a pot and heat it up until the sugar is dissolved. You don't want to feel any grittiness on there, okay? And then at the end, you make sure you add that cornstarch and water slurry. You mix those two together in like a measuring cup, dump them into the last minute, and then heat it for a while until you see the glaze, the sauce, start to thicken up. You really do want this one thicker because this one's all about sticking to the chicken wings. And then the last type I'm going to do here, and this is by no means my recipe, this is the Alabama white sauce. This I got straight out of Chris Lilly's Big Bob Gibson barbecue cookbook. I will put a link to that book down below, and I will put the ingredients that I use. Here they are. This sauce is really good. If you've never tried Alabama white sauce, you need to. It's a no-cook sauce. You just mix it up in a bowl, chuck it in a jar, put it in the fridge, use it whenever. Super easy, and it tastes so good. So once my wings are done cooking, I portion them out. I'm going to make more of the buffalo ones because that's what most people tend to like. Put them in a bowl, pour some of the sauce on them, kind of toss them around, get them all nicely coated. And then what I do is I put them into like a little half baking pan. The disposable kind is fine. Because if I'm making these ahead of time, if I'm making them in the afternoon and people aren't coming over to the evening, what I can do is put them in here, cover them with foil, and then before everyone comes, just take it, chuck it in the oven and heat it back up. It's like the perfect make-ahead party food. I know a lot of people don't think chicken wings is really make-ahead kind of stuff, but in this case, it works out really well. Same thing with the other two sauces, just put them in a bowl, toss them around a bit, and then put them in a pan. I'm going to share a pan with this one. I'm going to divide it in half because I don't have that many wings. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you press subscribe down below, hit that little bell so that you get notifications when I have new videos come out. Make sure you subscribe to me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Dave's Ohio Barbecue. And make sure you tell a friend about my channel. I got new stuff coming out really soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.